Hello again, it's the old Geek, and this is the second of my live playing videos for Ultima Underworld, that 1992 RPG classic. Now, I'm an absolute clown when it comes to playing 3D games, first-person games. I used to work for IDOS Interactive, and in our office I was the best at strategy games, I was the best at driving games. But when it came to those lunchtime games of Quake and Counter-Strike, which everyone else enjoyed, apart from me, I was shocking. Absolutely shocking. So, it's time to see my sausage fingers in action. And we will return to our game. And here you have it. Remember, this was released in 1992. This was before Doom. This was when Wolfenstein was the big 3D shooter. Duke Nukem was to come out 4 years later with a scrolling 3D environment. So before you laugh at the graphics, take that into account of when this game was produced. Let's pick up this bag, which someone has cunningly left for us. We'll light a torch. You can see there's the lighting in the game. Watch this. 1992. First game to have that sort of effect as far as I know. And we'll arm ourselves with a dagger. Now, one thing that was great about this game as well was the map. This map helpfully provided for us here. This map will automatically fill itself in as we move through the abyss. I'll just mark that. You might notice me zigzagging a little bit as I'm running around. That's because the game gives you experience points for filling in new areas on the map. So that's just me trying to gather experience. The writing on the wall. The writing reads, "We attacked the entrance with all manner of tools, but it gave not a hair. It simply cannot be breached. Hence we have resigned ourselves to die in this hellish pit. Signed, Elsmore." Maybe we'll encounter Elsmore at some point, maybe we won't. Maybe that's his skull there. Anyhow, enough of me wiggling around. Let's go into the abyss. The Stygian Abyss. Not the Stygian Abyss, as I said in the intro, because you don't go to the river Styx when you go to Hades. And we're not in the Abyss either. It's the Stygian Abyss. Right, if you look on the left-hand side, you'll see a number of options. That's the options menu. That one there. Okay. We have Speak, we have Pick Up, we have Examine, we have Fight, and we have Manipulate. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to manipulate this chain on the wall, and hopefully you'll have seen that door open there. Before I go that way though, let's just fill in this map area, because in preparation for doing these videos I did play out the first level through just to re-familiarise myself with it, and I happen to know that down here we have some of these things. These are runes that allow us to cast spells. More of that in a bit. After all, I'm a druid, I'm a spellcaster, I have mana. The mana is the blue one, my health is the red one. Moving around, see the graphics scroll as well. Wolfenstein scrolled, but 3D wasn't quite as good in that. And even Doom was quite flat in its level layout. I think there's more 3D in this than there was in Doom. Right, in this satchel, there's our rune bag. And to cast spells, we have to put the runes in the bag. You are given the codes for some basic spells to begin with, and what I'm going to do now is open up the bag, and you can see those are the runes I've got, and I happen to know that that is a basic magic missile spell. So one of the starting spells. I'll prime that. And let's have a fight, because there's a rat in this room. So let's just show off the fighting. There's the rat. Die, rat, die. Oh, whoops. Die. Die. Can't hit a rat. Let's look down at it. Yep, you can look up and down as well. That's another nice feature. Let's try a different swing. Look, different swings. Still can't hit the damn thing. That's better. Got it. Got it. Alright, let's... Bit of armour. A pair of knackered leggings. And it's cunningly left us a little bit of food. I'm going to try and be a bit organised with my bags. Put food and general adventuring stuff in the left-hand bag. The satchel's going to be sort of keys and magic stuff. Let's have a read of this. It's a little note that's been left behind. My dearest Alfred, go into the abyss knowing that I will not forget thee. As bitter as the Baron's justice it does seem, 'tis better than a hangman's noose. That's the same Baron that threw me in here, doddery old fool. No matter the passing of years, I will await thy return. Yours forever, Sandra. Look, mate, give up on Sandra. She's probably already fallen into the arms of one of those dodgy Cockney guards. Right. One thing that's nice about this opening level, it is quite gentle, mostly. There are some nasty bits, but it does take you through the basics of adventuring as well. Because guess what? That key we found, if I go to manipulate, I can use it on the door, and there it is. It opens this door. We open the door, and look, lo and behold. Ooh, there's a chap there. But first things first, I know there's a bedroll here, which will help us to sleep. Sleep helps you recover stuff, as with any RPG. Recover your health and your mana, and it's more effective when you're well fed. So we have a supply of food as well. Let's go and talk to this chap. He'll be helpful. Because he's... If we look, it tells you about the people. A mellow outcast named Braggett. So, hello Braggett. If you can just stand still while I talk to you. I'll read him out. Hail, stranger! What be thy business? I have not seen thee in this place before. I've got some options. I'm attempting to rescue an innocent girl. A rescue mission is it? Should the Baron's guards not be with thee to aid thee in thy search? More likely one of them threw thee in here, eh? Well, yes, they did, but I was innocent. I'm the Avatar. Thou needst not be ashamed of thy misfortune, lad. Thou art in the same pot with all of us now. If thou art to have a chance of surviving in the abyss for long, thou must learn the lay of the land. Indeed, I'll be eager to learn of this area. First off, I would suggest picking up anything thou dost find that seems of use. Items here are scarce enough. Thou wouldst be well advised to take what thou can. Scavenge all you want, but stealing is ill-advised. Most of the abyss's inhabitants guard jealously the few possessions that they have. Battle sites are the best for scavenging. That's why I'm here. A battle took place here not long ago. A battle between the goblins and the above-worlders. Okay. So let's see what the cause of the battle was. What was the cause of this battle? I do not know. It's rare that the Baron sends his men into the abyss. It must have been important, though by the looks of it the goblins defeated them handily. Goblins, eh? The goblins control most of these upper caves. Two races there are, the green and the grey. If they do not destroy each other, it's not for lack of trying. Be thou especially careful of the grey goblins. I was recently imprisoned by them for trespassing. How didst thou escape? My prison cell was evidently a converted storeroom, for it had a stock of useful items, including a long pole. Hey, 10-foot pole. Never go adventuring without one. Using the pole, I was able to reach a button which opened the door to my cell. I sneaked away and returned to my people. I do not think I'll adventure there again. Tell me of thy people. The humans like thee and myself have staked out a small area in which we live in relative peace. Below us are the mountain men, and after that I do not know. Where is this enclave of humans? This is important. Thou canst find my people by going west from the entrance to the abyss and then north. There is a small chasm to jump over, but thou dost seem to be a dexterous lad. My dex is only 13. Past the chasm is the sign of civilization. Everywhere throughout the abyss, the banner of Cabirus, marked with an ankh, the sign of the Avatar. Outside of areas marked with the banner, thou shouldst watch thyself most carefully. Most creatures who do not respect Cabirus' legacy are not particularly friendly. Perhaps I will seek this area out. Good luck in thy travels. What a nice chap Braggett is. So, with Braggett being helpful, we shall just check the map, just check I'm going in the right direction. There we go. Look at the map, it's filled in. And I'm just going to put a Braggett there so that we know he's there. Right. Now, that's the bit that Braggett is referring to, the jump. Okay, can you see that? I'm not going to go there yet because I'm just going to be a little bit of a completionist type, because I know that there's a few bits and bobs to pick up down here. Things that will help us. And I'll show you a bit about jumping as well while we're down here. Okay. Look at the water. One of the annoying things about running through water is it puts your weapon away for you, which is really annoying. You can't fight in water. So, over the other side, I'm just going to put my weapon out again because here's a worm. Die, worm, die. Yes. See, redeemed myself after that pathetic performance against the rat. We'll have the shield. And we'll just pull that switch, which opens a door a little further up here. As I said, I've played this bit before. And this is our first poisonous creature. Look, it's bitten me and my health has gone green, which means I'm poisoned. Nothing too much to worry about. This is only a mild poisoning. Also notice the creature has run away. When you hit them quite hard, they will attempt to flee. So where is it? Where is that bat? Oh, I'm not going to get the XP for it. It's run off. It'll attack me a bit later. Of course it will. Out here we have quite a lot of water. Not going to go for a swim yet. There are lurkers in the water and I'm not particularly strong yet, so they'll probably beat me up. But you can swim for a while before you drown. So come back, bat. Come back, bat. Come and meet your maker. Or maybe not. Okay. Let's go back up here. No, that was the wrong way. I told you I'm a bit of a clown when it comes to running around. Oh, it's the bat back. Where are you? If you can hear the music, I normally turn music off in games, but in this game you need it because when it suddenly goes panicky, that's when you're being attacked. And the only reason I knew this bat was back in my vicinity is because the music just suddenly went berserk. Die! Sit still! I am rubbish. There we go. Let's do an over-the-top one. Yes! Now a stab. Okay, a swing. Into the middle of the screen. Pull the bottom of the screen and stab. Stab fails. Come on, die, man, die. Die, man, die, die, die. Is he going to try and run off? Oh, no, we got it, and we got the experience points. There we go. The trials and tribulations of a first-level adventurer. Jump that. And we've just got to jump over here. So, there we go. See the damage I took? My damage dropped down there. Plenty of falling damage. Acrobat skill helps you with that. But mine won't be very good with my low dexterity. See how here it shows that I am mildly poisoned as well. That will slowly, that condition will slowly improve. You do heal gradually, but I could well die of that poison, especially if this rat hits me. Die, rat, die. Look, getting better at fighting. Yeah. This will help as well. A short sword. Does more damage than a dagger. I'm not particularly good with either because I haven't trained up the skill. There's skills for all sorts of things in this. Some are useful, some aren't. But I think we'll just have a little poke around here before ending this session. I don't want to go on for too long in this video. Two flasks of oil. There is a lantern somewhere. I can't remember where it is because when I played through level 1 a few days ago, I didn't find it. So, but I know from when I played this game years ago, there's lanterns and they're better than torches. But let's go and say hello to Brackett's friends. Oh, we need the key. Need the key. It's got to be that key. Yes, it is. Here we go. Look at that. It's all clean and shiny floors. Hope you're loving these graphics. Oh, here's some chaps. Hello, chaps. This is Gulick. Yeah, before I save up, I'll have a chat with Gulick. Look at his teeth. Oh, dear. What is thy name, stranger? I am Yog. I am Gulick, called the Blessed. Why art thou called that? I have been called the Blessed since my prison days, when I was considered lucky because I have a taste for cockroaches. I never went hungry, thou seest. This attempt to be Old English after that awful Cockney accent during the introduction. At least they're trying anyway. Okay. I'm going to say, and is this place better than a prison? Thou art in the great Stygian Abyss, where neither thou nor any other may ever hope to leave again. 'Tis worse than any prison, for there is no hope of parole or pardon, and no death so clean as an honest hanging. How didst thou come to be here? I killed a man who needed killing. My crime was being caught. At least he's honest. Well, I must be going. Fare thee well. Bye. He wasn't very helpful, was he? Well, I suppose. At least he was friendly. And here we have the home base of the outcasts. Once again, I'm filling in the map. So if you get frustrated with me running around the map, I do apologise, but that gets me experience points. But we'll have a chat with this guy, who I happen to know, I believe, is Hagbard. He is the leader of the outcasts. Hello, Hagbard. Ha! Another fish enters the barrel. What be thy crime, son of misfortune? I am innocent. I was falsely accused. Innocent, eh? Why? So are we all. Falsely accused, every one of us. Speaking of innocence, hast thou seen a maiden in distress? A young girl was this, beauteous but innocent. I never saw her. I'm innocent of the charge. We did see her, but hours agone, carried by a troll and pursued by a pack of fools. They fell foul of the gobs, to be sure. Here's where we find out more about the goblins. The gobs? Aye, the gobs. There are the greens and the greys. Whenever they say the green and the grey, it reminds me of a song by New Model Army. If you like New Model Army, you'll know the song. It's a good one. If you don't like New Model Army, have a listen to it. It's a good record, Green and Grey. And they are deadly foes. They make our lives more difficult still with their vendettas. What is the nature of their feud? None can say. Their conflict seems to have begun at the time of the Great Collapse, when the civilization of the Underearth fell. We know only that their leaders have sworn never to agree on anything. And is there aught beyond the domain of these goblins? Ah, none who have ventured past the realm of the gobs have returned, but rumour hath it there are worse perils below. Huh. Well, I thank thee anyway. Farewell. So there we go. Just a little bit of an introduction to the game. This first level will involve a lot of talking to people, a lot of finding out bits and bobs, and there's a lot of NPCs in the game, so quite a few of these interactions will take up a bit of these videos. So I hope you've enjoyed this little, very brief foray into nostalgia. And on that note, look, I'm no longer poisoned. Haha! Just save the game here. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.